Hello everyone, it's just Sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this statement right here on my screen. So it was sent to me by my daughter, not to make a video, but I wanted to make a video about it, where she's playing this the cryptogram game. Cryptogram is those secret coded messages, and you have to just try to figure out what it whatever the message is. And she did this. It was in the section, I think, what talks about God. And then she texted me and asked me if this is true. And when I read it, I couldn't text her the answer. This is something that I had to explain to her. So I had to wait till I actually explained it today, because yesterday she had a bunch of stuff to do. But today I explained, and I said, let me make a message. Let me make a video. Yeah. So without knowing the proper context of why Joni Eareckson Tada said this, because it was just this quote here. Maybe it was from a book that she did, an interview. So without understanding the proper context, without knowing the proper context, if you're just going on by this only, is where it says sometimes God allows what he hates to accomplish what he loves. So if you didn't know, the Bible in Proverbs, I think 6, somewhere in Proverbs 6, it says that there are 6 things that God hates, and 7 of them are abomination to him. So of all the things that he hates, the 6 things that he hates, because there's 7 things there, but it says it's 6 of those 7 he hates. So he's going to allow these things to happen so he could accomplish what he loves. I've said this because of her personal experience with God. Because some things God does for a person, he's not going to do it for everybody. That was just God. That's the way God revealed himself to that person. Just like what he did for Moses. He made Moses a god to Pharaoh, and he made Aaron his prophet. So Moses was the only person back in those days that God did that for. He made him a god to Pharaoh. God didn't do that for anybody. Just like Gideon. Gideon had to ask for all those confirmations before he decided to do what God told him to do. God didn't have to respond, but he did that for him. So some things God will reveal himself, some things God will do for that person. That doesn't mean that he's going to do it for another person or for everyone else. That was that person's experience with God. So one of the things is a lying, several things: a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. So if we are just going by what this saying is saying, so God doesn't like people shedding innocent blood, but since it's going to accomplish something that he loves, he allows it. So you see, it could get twisted in a sense. So yeah, God don't like people shedding innocent blood. So, but I saw this. You'll be surprised when people be twisting in their head. I saw this thing on cryptogram where this Joni Eareckson Tada, when I looked her up, she's like a famous Christian person. Oh, well, I'm going to do it because it's going to accomplish what God loves. You see, you can't. And this is in a game. This is in a game where a lot of young kids, older people probably, play this too. But to go off that, it could be twisted in a lot of different ways. But what we do have to understand, that's how God showed up in Joni Eareckson Tada's life. Doesn't mean he's gonna accept it from you. Doesn't mean he's gonna do it for you. Just like my daughter, she says she has her her red friend that comes at a certain time, and it usually comes on the last days of the month. And she says she has always prayed to God, and she's always prayed to God that when it's her birthday, she doesn't want to have red, even though it's supposed to come at that time. And for the past few years, God has done that for her. But that's how God showed up for her. I might do the same prayer. He doesn't do it for me. And of course, I'm not blaming Joni Eareckson Tada. This was just something that was taken out of context, in a sense. So, like I said, probably from her book or interview, and then is being used and could be twisted. Can be twisted to justify certain things that are not good. But I'm sure Joni Eareckson Tada had, and she explained why, she said this. But if with, young people seeing this only without knowing the context, it can be twisted, to justify things that are wrong. So that's all I had to say on this quote. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.